Hello and welcome to Cross Stitching with Nessa. This is a Flosstube extra. It is a kit parade. I have a few, so strap in and get a drink, maybe something to eat, pen and paper because you might like some. I hope you enjoy. Okay, we have a few of these to go through, so I'm taking them out of the now plastic bag that I put them in. These were in a cellophane bag, so it's just easy for me to store it in this, and it's not annoying. Okay, the first kit that I'm going to show you is, I believe it's Spring Moon Festival. This is the art. You will see a lot of this rabbits. I do have, I think, most of the collection, if not all of it. It is a Mona Lisa kit. I do like how the Mona Lisa stuff feels. Okay, this is a legend that is printed on the fabric. And this is the pattern. I'm not going to hold it there too long. You can see the little thumbnail and that legend as well. This is what you get in it. You will get little starter tools. You got your needles. There's about 8 needles in there. You got a needle threader and snips. I don't really like these ones. I just don't like them. I do like the snips that are in these ones, but very handy for someone that's starting. Very handy. Okay, so you get a bunch of threads. I really like the feel of these threads. They're not CXC, but they're not DMC, like they're in between. And yeah, they're really soft. They don't smell funky or anything like that. For this one, I think there's 55 colors. A little tangled because it's the one. That's my fault, not the company's. Yeah, pretty colors. And if there's any big stitches, you get like a little hank. Alright. With the printing. Oh, sorry for that. Very good printing. All lined up. Easy to see. Like, these numbers are just corresponding with the number on the thread. Like 23 number of thread is that whole area. So once you work out how to read them, they're pretty easy. But yeah, this is the first one. It is pretty big. They're 11 count. But they're really fast. They're really fast to stitch. Move it right along. This is the fabric dyeing rabbits. You might notice a theme of not just the rabbits, but like Asian feel. Even my bag drop is like that as well. Yeah, growing up and studying Japanese is, I really like it. Again, the legend. This one is the same as what's on the pattern. Pattern's a little bit different for this one. It's on that what is it? I think poster paper, I think they call it. A little thumbnail, again, very similar. Very similar. The threads, if you get big numbers, you got a lot of rabbits, you're going to have these. And this is for the fabric in the sky. Yeah, decent amount of threads, more than enough, I think. And this is the pattern for this one. So we'll roll it up. This is more, the colours are more brighter with this print. This is lined up perfectly again on the dots. Again, 11 count. All these ones are 11 count. It is stiff. Like if you're not a stamped kit person and you just want to check them out, just know that the fabric is going to be stiff because they have to print this on. But the more you work with it, the looser it is, and then it gets a lot softer to work with. But as you can see, it's pretty good printing. You can see what they are. Like, yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, a little bit different. It's not stamped. It is a counted cross-stitch kit. It is from Gecko Rouge. It is the Dragon by Laura Lane. I love this artist, as you will see as we go. You get your cover art. You get the numbers for your threads. And you also get how to do it. So if you're doing it on 14 count, you use 2 strands. Do it on 28 count, you use 1 strand. And what they're supposed to look like. Any information, they give you links to where to start or how to start is all in the info that you get in every single kit, which is awesome. So with this, I opted for the PDF version of it, so it's on my computer. Can't show you that anyways. But in the kit, you get the size fabric that you wanted. Mine is 28 count easy grid, and it's cut to size, and they give you a decent amount of border, like either 2 inches all round or very close to 3 in some. So enough fabric to do it with no problems. You do, if you are a person that serges your edges, you will need to do that. But that's nothing. Alright, so you then get your threads and my little gecko charm. Little gecko charm that comes with it, with every single kit. Alright, so this can either be, like the thread amount is for 25 count 1/1 or 28 count 1/1. Mine is the 28 count. How many? This has. Let me have a look. This has what is it? 76 colors, and the stitch count is 293 by 398. So it's bigger than what you realize with this, but it also isn't a full coverage like square. It is like here and there's nothing after that. So usually they give you a needle to get you started, your threads that correspond with your pattern. They do not give you the DMC number, which, you know, if you've got them, you don't need it because there's more than enough. And if you don't have enough, you can always get in touch with them. Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards of threads. Awesome stuff. Okay. Yeah. Alright, moving straight on to the next one. This is a kit from Temu, I believe. It was a gift from Sharon, or one of. It is a 14 count, stamped, which the art is gorgeous. Love it. It comes with, so sorry about this, bobbins. I'm not going to open it because it's too loud. But the amount of red, how much is it? 25 colours for this kit. So you get more than enough because it looks like you get multiple bobbins. You get looks like two needles. You get the pattern with a little thumbnail that you can't see. The legend on the side. This one's going to be a little hard. I don't think it'll turn out as, you know, like this. But if it comes out close, then I'll be happy. Sorry about the glare. Yeah. If it comes out anywhere close, I'll be happy with that. And this is the pattern. It is a 40 by 40. So just a decent size. I think it's what, 194 by 194. So a complete square. You can see the moon, the lanterns, the lady's face, the guitar. I can't remember what it's called. Used to know it. And her outfit. Yeah. Fingers crossed it turns out okay, because I really like it. This is the sister pattern to the one before from Sharon. Again, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a 14 count, 40 by 40. Has the pattern. I won't show you that. It's pretty much the same. You get again a couple of needles. You get the threads on bobbins with these ones, which I don't mind them being on bobbins. They're neat. Can be put away very easily. Sorry about the crinkles. Okay, again. Oh, which way is that? The wrong way. Alright, again 25 colours. The printing is pretty good actually. For ones that are from Temu, they're pretty good. They're softer. Yeah, they're softer than some. Like the fabric is softer than some. And it is 194 stitches by 194 stitches, so perfect square. Can't wait to get these done. You can see the face, which is good. And you got the lanterns, the moon, and the dress. Okay, this is another kit from Mona Lisa. I really, really like this one. But I think I say that with all of them. Again, this is on the, what is it, poster paper. Pretty good pattern, like printed pattern. A little bit smaller than some, but very clear. Very clear. Then you have the legend that's printed on there. You have the cotton, which is really like this. I like this cotton. It's soft, doesn't, you know, there's no weird smell to it like you get with some. And then you have the pattern. Okay. This is going to be a decent one to stitch. This here would go really quick. Then you get to the trees and it's like confetti. Not crazy confetti, but enough to send you a bit crazy if you don't like it. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Looks awesome. Okay, this one's in one of the plastic bags. It is the rabbit's Christmas one. Again, Mona Lisa. They do say on the front that the on the front of here that it is DMC, I guess DMC equivalent. I wouldn't say they're DMC because they're not 100%, but love it. So cute. The pattern is a little different with this one. You have the legend that is on the pattern, as well as, I believe, yep, the legend that is on the fabric, which is good because it doesn't correspond with it. I do like when they do this pattern though. Okay, with this, as you can see, the extra hanks for the colours, and you have, what is it? There are 45 colours for this one. Beautiful. You've got your greens and your reds, which you should have on a Christmas one. Sorry if you can hear my cat. He wants to come in. They do put a extra needle in. Oh. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without hitting anyone. Alright, so this one, they did do a dark colour for like the outlines of things with this one, as well as light blue, but pretty good stamped, good legend. You can see the number, the colour, and then the DMC number, which is always great, just in case you run out. Yeah, very nice. Right, moving straight on. This is, I believe, one of the music festival ones. Love it. Again, Mona Lisa. I'm keeping that in where, so I don't have to try and force it back in. Again, you get your legend that's on the fabric. You get a needle in the fabric. Okay. Oh, you get also the pattern. Again, this kind of pattern. Really like this one. Oh, don't want to destroy it. Okay, this has a legend that is actually on the pattern and not on the fabric, which is fine. You work it out pretty quick. Work it out pretty quick. Alright, the colours. Beautiful. I love this colour. I may do my nails that colour. So you got, what, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small hanks. And this one's got 31 colours, which is a little surprising, but okay. Very springy colours. Alright, on to the fabric. This feels like it's a little bit bigger. Hang on. Alright. So it is 190 wide by 268. I think this is one of the ones that has like a lot less colours. But as you can see what it is. It's not like it's just split. You can actually see what it is. It's awesome. This area is going to be so quick. So quick. Yeah. Sorry for the shaking. Beautiful. All lined up on the lines. Can't wait to do this one. Alright, we have another Gecko Rouge counted cross stitch. It is Dream. Again, you get the cover sheet, you get the threads, and then you get the little info sheet. This has 90 colours in it, and it is 388 by 308. I did get it again on 28 count. I think all my Gecko Rouges are on 28 count. Again, you get fabric, which is cut more than what you need. It's an easy grid. I think when you get into the I think 18 count in that, I think it's just white Ada. I don't think it's like an easy grid. I think it's just white Ada. I could be wrong. Then you get the threads. As you can see, 25 count 1/1 or 28 count 1/1. You get a John James needle. I'm not too keen on these ones. I find they break for me, but that's, like, again, personal preference. Also, you get your thread cards. All tied up together nicely. This one has 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 cards again. Nice. Can't wait until I get the stitch on this. But I got a lot to get through first. Alright, we've got another one from Temu. It's a 14 count, 40 by 40 rainbow cat. Love cats. So this is just all me. Alright, as you can see, we've got the bobbins, bag of bobbins. Sorry for the crinkling. I'm not going to open them because that's just too much noise. Another one that's 25 colours. Okay, so as you can see it's a cat. Yeah, with Temu ones, you get what you paid for pretty much. But some do turn out beautiful. Let's hope these ones do. But the pattern is a small one, but it is clear. So, yeah. Okay. So the fabric again. It is a little stiff, but feels soft. It's weird. Okay. Again, has the legend on the side. And the pattern. Again, it's another 194 by 194. Yeah. The printing does look like it's lined up. It does look alright. Like it is like lined up on the hole, so I guess that's good. And it is clear. Like the printing itself is pretty clear. You can see the difference between these. But yeah. Okay, let's go with this one. This is, I think, the Spring Festival, the daytime one. It's got little cherry blossom trees, which is my favourite. This scene actually is one of the ones that I really like. Okay, it is another Mona Lisa one. Again, we have the legend. That is the same, that is printed. We have the colourful pattern with the pattern symbols. I believe, yep. Also has what's printed legend as well. Very nice. Nice size. Nice print. It's on glossy, but it's okay. Alright. We've got reds again. We have a decent amount of hanks. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 colours extra. And then we've got, what is it, 36? 36 colours for this one as well. Okay, we have a needle, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty good. It's printed really well. It's right on the dots, if you can see them. Yeah, it's right on there, which is really good. And you can see the bunnies really well, the flowers. Yeah. Awesome. The legend is also on here, because sometimes on the piece of paper the dye for the colors are a little bit different than what they are on the actual fabric, so it's sometimes good to take a photo of these ones as well. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, we have another counted cross stitch from Gecko Rouge. This one is B. I think everyone's seen these ones. Again, you get the cover sheet with the sizes, and this one's got 89 colours. You get the colour and the instructions. Also, yeah, oh, that come undone. Okay, you get your fabric. Again, 28 count, easy guide for me. With this, you will get your John James needle, and then your cards, which they're all there, ready to be used. Alright, we have another bunny one. It is the bamboo harvest, where they're harvesting little bamboos, which is cool. It's got a little fish hanging off a tree. These little things are cool. I like it. Okay, so this is again from Mona Lisa, or the Mona Lisa brand, I should say. It is from Dream Stitch. Okay, so again we have the legend that is printed. We also have the pattern, which has its own legend, as well as, yes, the legend that is printed, which is awesome. Okay, we have the threads, and as you can see, it has a decent amount of green. Sorry about the crinkle. So we've got 3 extra hanks for that, and we have 43 colours. 43 colours. Oh. Beautiful, nice, soft. Again, they're not like DMC. They're in between a DMC and a CXC. They're not as fluffy as what CXC is, but they're not as clean, I guess, if that's what you call it. They are clean, but what's the word? Yeah, not as fluffy. Okay, then we have the pattern itself. Okay. Ooh, that's... Sorry about the knocking off the camera. Okay, as you can see the bunnies really well. You've got a little panda up here. I think these are little otters. You got the fish. Then you got the rabbit up here that's cooking, I think. Oh, that's a lot of... Oof, that's going to be fun. Looking awesome. The printing is lined up. Perfect. That's nice. Can't wait. Can't wait. Okay, this one was the culprit of me going down the rabbit hole that I did. Absolutely loved it when I first saw it. Oops, sorry. And every other one followed. But I love the traditional meals. Up here they're painting. Yeah, love it. This is again a Mona Lisa kit. It is 11 count. All of my stamped ones, or no, not all of them, most of them. All the rabbit ones are 11 count. Okay, as you can see, pattern, like a glossy pattern. You got the legend for the pattern. Does this? It does not have a legend for the printed, but it does on a separate piece of paper. Again, the legend, which is really good. And then you have your threads. You got your extra colours. Sorry about the crinkle. And then, how many? There's 38 colours in this one. It's a little less bright for this one, but yeah, there's a couple of pops of colour. Nice. And then we have the pattern, which is sorry about the knocking of the camera. Alright, so again, we have it lined up really well. We have blocks of colours. Like all these are gonna go really quick. Oh, can't see them. But like all these blocks, so quick. So quick. It is really weird to see it like this when you know that eventually it's going to be like this. Completely different. But that's the thing with stamp kits. You wash it away. Alright, the legend on the thing is, again, oops, pretty good. Alright. Okay, we're about halfway through, if you can believe it. Another Mona Lisa kit. It is the Festival of Umbrellas, I think they call it, which is beautiful. It's got a little cat in it, little chicks, got a panda. Awesome. Okay, we have the legend that's printed. We have the pattern that has its own legend, and as well as the printed to cross-reference. Awesome pattern again. Oops, flash. Okay, and we've got some of these I haven't opened since I've brought them. As you can see, that one still had a needle in it. Okay, this has two little extra hanks, and this is 42 colours in it. Beautiful springy colours. Love these ones, whatever colour they are. Like a lavender and a light lavender. I don't know if that's coming across as, yeah, that there. Nice. Alright. Alright. We've got the pattern now. Oh, alright, look at that. So we've got all the umbrellas down here. Is that a little pig? Is that a little pig? Yes, it's a little pig in a boat. Did not realize that until then. Okay, the cat's down here. Can easily see him. Little chicks over here. A couple of others up on the bridge. Really nice. Really nice. Printed. Very easy to see with the symbols. Awesome. Got the legend over here as well. Can't wait. Can't wait. I think I say that with all of them. Okay, we've got another Mona Lisa, but it's a different, I guess a fancier one, I think. But it's what is it called? A cartoon town, I believe. I got it because in World of Warcraft there's a little area in one of the cities that looks a lot like this. That's why I got it. Because I love playing WoW, and that just reminded me of it. So an awesome crossover. Okay, we have the pattern. It's a little different than normal for Mona Lisa. It is a lot smaller in print. Yeah, it's got 45 colours. I can see it as in like this far away, but yeah, it's alright. A little over dyed. Okay, so we've got a lot of Hanks, which that doesn't surprise me at all for these colours. Yeah, oh, there's another one. And we have, hang on, I need to try and find the opening of this. Oh, well. They just don't want to come out. Here we go. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. There is 45 colours, a lot of greens, which that's not surprising because it's very green. You got these for the bricks. Yeah, awesome. Alright, let's look at this feels softer than the other ones. Yeah. A little heavy on the dye, but whoa. Okay. This seems a little bigger. Hopefully I can get it all in. I'll try my best. Alright. As you can see, it's normal. You've got your legend on the outskirts of it, on the border. Printing is really well. You can see the difference very, very easily. And there's a big chunk. You got your 29 will be all this color here. Yeah. Awesome. Can't wait to get into this one. Alright, we have another Gecko Rouge. It is My Fluffy Valentine by River Peacock, or the Magic Peacock. I'm not 100% sure which one it is, or they're the same. I'm not sure. A collaboration maybe. This isn't normally a pattern that I would do, but I don't know, it really spoke to me and I really liked it, so I got it. It is, the stitch count is 320 by 320 and it is 90 colours. Again, you get your colour list with your symbols and your instructions. I got my 28 count easy guide as normal. I still have to serge these before I stitch on them. Okay, and then we have the threads. beautiful autumn colours. You got your John James needles. And for this one, it has, I think, 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th one's not a full one, I don't think. No, only got 1. But as you can see, there's a lot of autumn colours. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Then you have a burnt orange. Nice. Alright, this is one of my latest ones that I got. It is, again, Mona Lisa. I did get it from Dream Stitch. I get most of these, if not all of these ones, I got from Dream Stitch. There is a couple of painted fairies that are coming up. And there is one other one. I'll remember that when I get to it. Alright, so this is the New Year's Festival. I think it's through the day. I could be wrong. I could be mixed up with something, but I love it. Love it. It is 11 count, so it is 85 by 70 centimeters. Alright, so I don't know if I've opened this one up yet, but we have the legend on a piece of paper. We have the pattern printed on the glossy, what is it? What is it? Poster stuff. But this, if it gets wet, it is like, if you get this wet, it gets all smudgy. So what I do is scan it, just so I have a backup of the pattern if something goes wrong with it. So just a little tip, maybe. Alright, pattern looks pretty good. It's very easy to read. It's just on a little bit of a small side, but it's okay. Alright, we have plenty of threads. It has how many cards? 1, 2, 3. There's 61 colours. Beautiful colours. I don't know if you can see that too well. But yeah, beautiful. And you get a decent amount too. Like, you shouldn't need any more. Alright, and the 10. This is a big one. Alright. I need to roll this. Sorry for hitting. Okay. With this one, it looks like it's printed no problems on the dots, or the holes, I should say, not the dots. It looks alright. It's just different colours than what I'm used to with their patterns. But yeah, you can see what things are. There's a bunny there playing an instrument. And then there's all these other bunnies. What is it? The legend is also, again, on the side. And as you can see, it's 311 by 240. So it's on the bigger side of what I do. But, hey, I'll get them done eventually, won't I? Okay, we have another kit from Mona Lisa. I think they just called it Little Girl in Flowers. I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but I love it anyway. Very summery. Okay, as you can see, as normal, the legend that is printed on the fabric. Okay, this is, I don't know because I have not opened it. Okay. It is the pattern itself. A lot of block stitching, which I'm good with. That will go pretty quick. And by the looks of it, it's the same as what's on the pattern, on the fabric. Okay, needle. Oh, alright, so we have beautiful colours. Love this one. Nice. That's extra, thanks. And then you have, well, 33 colours in this. Big chunk of white. So you got 2 different colour whites. Nice. Then you have the, oh, that's nice. Hoping the face turns out really well. Only time can tell. Have to stitch it to find out. But that background, like the big chunks of stitching, that's going to go really fast. Because you don't have to think about it, you just... Awesome. All lined up. Pattern symbols are easy to see, I mean. Nice. Okay, if anyone knows Gecko Rouge, they know these boxes. So, in this box, we have the Guardians of Fuji. Love it. It is 243 by 420 stitches, and it is 91 colours. Again, it has the colour sheets and the instructions with the links. As you can see, I haven't ripped it. Kind of an unboxing. Sorry that it's beautiful. Okay, so we have, oh, we got a little gecko charm. We have the 28 count even weave, and we have the threads. Again, you get the John James needles and all your thread cards. I believe there is six thread cards. Look at all them colours. You got yellows, blues, reds, greens, oranges, pinks. Not a very big pink person, but oh my god. Pretty good. Love it. Love it. Alright, we've got another kit from Temu. It's a 14 count. It's a Japanese lady silhouette style. Sort of. I say that because there's a lot of detail in her body. I really hope it picks it up like it is. But I guess we'll see once it's stitched. Alright, as you can see, you got the pattern. It has got, I believe, 25. This is where I'm like iffy with the details because there's 25 colours. Oh, sorry. And yeah, I don't know, but we will see. It is 194 by 194 stitches, like most of them are. You get your couple of needles, always handy. You get your bobbins of thread. Love the colours. I won't open it because it's loud enough as it is. And then we have the fabric. I must admit, with the Temu ones that I've gotten, the fabric is soft. Soft but stiff, if that makes sense. But I think, I don't know about the details because that's a lot of I don't know what. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be trees. Yeah, trees in a river. Like the river's supposed to be going down here. Trees on this side. Trees on this side. And houses somewhere. I know there's houses here and here. They may pick up. There's also supposed to be one somewhere in there. But we can only hope that it comes out. Like it turns out. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we have another rabbits one. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's just Night Festival. It might not even be a festival at all. It might be just a dinner. It is Mona Lisa, but the all the kit stuff is a little different than what it normally is. So it looks fine, but it's just a little different. We get the pattern, which, as you can see, number 17 is going to be pretty good to get a lot of stitches in. And you can see that the pattern is, the flosses. I should do flosses first. The flosses are a lot of blues. A lot of blues. Yeah, 17. Okay, so these are completely different because how they do their cards, they don't usually do them like this. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so you got your 1, 2, 3, and then you have another 3. And then you got like your 17 has about 5 of them. I'm not complaining. They feel like the threads feel just same as any other Mona Lisa. Just a little bit different, that's all. As long as they come up the same, I'm happy with it. Okay, so try and get this undone without hitting this too much. Alright, so this looks pretty well done. There is lined up on the holes. There's no smudging or anything like that. The symbols are pretty clear. They're just a little, like, usually with the bunnies, they're a lighter symbol. This is just pink. So we're going to see it underneath the white stitching until it gets washed out, but that's fine. Again, you have the legend. With this one, it tells you how to do things, so that's why I'm thinking it's a little different. But hey, as long as they turn out like the photo or close to, then I'll be happy. Alright, we got a landscape kit this time. It is of one of the rivers, and I am blanking on what one it is. But as you can see, it's very my style. Hopefully it ends up being something that looks like this. Maybe a cartoonish thing, but So long as it's close, I'll be happy with that. The pattern, as you can see, another legend. I think there's another. And you can see some houses and the little boats. So, you know, let's hope. Okay, so we have the threads. We've got 2 thread cards, and I believe there is 56 colours. As you can see, they're quite nice and softish colours, which, yeah, I can see that. Like that colour there, nice. Which will mostly be down here. Okay, there's the fabric now. Alright, as you can see, the legend is also on this. I don't think it's a Mona Lisa. I'm trying to think what brand it was. It was through Dream Stitch, but as I've said before, Dream Stitch is a shop that is sort of like an umbrella of other brands. So you go onto the site and you have maybe 8-10 different brands that you can buy. I like I like Mona Lisa. Just the threads are really nice. They're not fluffy. You know, they're in between DMC and CXC. But yeah, this is printed pretty well. As you can see, it's readable. Even with the like the different symbols, you can see the difference. Like this is a different one to this one. Similar colours, but different, and you can actually see that pretty well. And then you've got your solids. I think this may turn out. Fingers crossed, because I do like it. Yeah, you can see the village on the sides. You can see the bridge. You can see the, I guess, canoes, and then the river. Fingers crossed. We'll only see, won't we? Alright, we have another Mona Lisa and another rabbit. Well, this is a picnic one, which that looks pretty cool. I'm liking it. Alright, again we have the legend that is on the printed. We also have the colourful pattern. It has the legend that's on the fabric, as well as the legend that's on the pattern, which is very easily like you can easily work out what's what. Okay, so I don't know if I've opened this or not. No, I haven't, because it's still got a pin in it. You get a pin, at least one, in the thing, and like I said before, majority of them have one of these. Not all of them, just depends on where you get them from, but most of Mona Lisa's do have at least this. Most of them. Okay, so there is 45 colours in this one. Very, I guess, springy kind of colours. Look at that. Loves that colour. Like that peachy colour. Pretty. The more I look at it, it looks more yellow. But it's pink. You got a lot of greens. Nice. Okay. This is... Oh, sorry for knocking, yes. Alright. Again, this is a little different, but Alright. You got your legend printed on. Very easy to read. You got like block colors. Then you got your symbols. It's like, yeah, they're very easy. Very well printed. It is lined up with the holes. Yeah. Bunnies, see what I mean? This is what I normally see with the Mona Lisa with the bunnies. They're more like a symbol instead of like a brighter color, like the other one was pink. Yeah, most of them are like that, which I'm sure you've seen by now. Okay. Alright, this is the second one that I feel like it is something out of World of Warcraft. It just, yeah, I don't know why. It just does. And I think they're cool. So this is apparently called the, what is it? Town Castle or something like that. Which is pretty cool looking. It is supposed to be a Mona Lisa. I don't know if it is, but I'll stitch it anyway. The pattern is like this, pretty good. I will need to scan it in, and then I believe it's got the sorry, yeah, the legend, which is 52 colors, and then just how many you should do for 9, 11, how to thread them, how to do all the things, how to read what's on the pattern on the legend, because some people get mixed up with this. Some people do. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone learns. Alright, you got your information down the bottom on how to do things. Okay, I'm opening it up backwards. Alright, so again, it's pretty clear on the symbols. They're all lined up. Yep, they're all lined up. Very easy to read. With these kind of ones, I would find myself, if I'm not doing block by block or like row by row, I would do like the symbols first and then the block colors. I think Sharon's doing that with, I think the lion, or no, tiger silhouette, I believe. I could be wrong. Okay, so we've also got the threads. Oh, and a kit. There you go. That's what comes usually in. So you got your snips, which they might be fine. I've just had a couple where they've been really greasy and not cutting. So, you know, they're kind of useless if they can't cut. But you get a little thimble, you get a couple of needles, well, about 5 needles. You get a ripper in this one and a threader. So that's a pretty good toolkit. That's pretty good. Okay, how many did I say there was? 52. There's 2 of them ones. Or is there 2 of all of them? There's 2 of all. Okay, there is 2 cards of each, which is pretty good. That's more than enough. More than enough to do that. And they're pretty long. They give you a big chunk of... They're not... The lengths are so long. But yeah. It's pretty cool. Okay, we've got 3 more to go. First one is the one from Temu. This is a gift from Sharon. It is Mount Fuji with all the cherry blossoms. That is 100% me. It is a 14 count, 40 by 50. It is 25 colours. Ugh, sorry. Here is the pattern. It's for a Temu one. It's pretty good. You can see all the symbols. You can follow them. They're the same on here as on here. It's okay. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see how they are. Okay, so we've got our bobbins. Like I said before, I love bobbins. I don't have a problem with them. A lot of people do. I don't. But I won't get them out because 1, it's noisy, and 2, they're nice and contained. Okay, so again, they have a little test tube on here with, I think, just a couple of, 2 needles. Again, that's more than enough to start with. Again, on the nice, smooth but stiff Ada. The printing is clear. It's lined up. That's pretty good. I really don't know why they do the thumbnails, because it just looks like a mess. You can't see it. It's too small to see. Yeah. I can't wait to do it. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. The Mount Fuji here. And then you got the cherry blossoms. Yeah. We can only hope that it turns out anywhere close to what the image is. Okay, our last Gecko Rouge is Queen Bee by Laura Lane. It is a counter cross stitch. It is a different version of the original bee, and there's another one. Well, actually, there's a couple. I think there's like a bumblebee that is very similar, but take away this stuff, as well as there's a new fusion one of the bee, which is the background's more like purple, like this kind of background's purple instead of the yellow, which is very tempting, but you know, we'll see. Okay, this one has 79 colours and it is 227 by 308. I don't know why I like the bee so much. I just do. It looks pretty cool. Okay, again you have your numbers and your instructions. I think this is still a 28 count. Yes, 28 count. Easy grid. I don't even think it's that big. Well, okay, it's bigger than what I thought. Never mind. Okay, and then we've got the floss cards. Again, you get your needle. I think one good thing about getting kids is that realistically you can just pick it up out of like just the package and then you're able to stitch realistically with most of them. Whoops. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red cards. That's a decent amount. You don't really realize how many different colours there is in the bees. Like, yes, you have your blacks. Actually, I don't even know if there's a black in it. Is there? Oh no, there is. There's the black and the yellow. There you go. That'd be crazy, a bee without black. I guess the magpie one from Gecko Rouge, done by Laura Lane, has no black in it, and its magpies are black and white, which is crazy. Okay. Okay, lucky last kit that I have here. There are more little ones that are on their way to me, but they didn't make it, so they didn't get into the parade. Okay, so this is one of the last ones I've bought. I think this arrived Monday. It is now, I think, Thursday. I could be wrong. No, it is Friday. It's Friday the 18th as I do this. This turned up on Monday, which is... I love this one. I don't know why Asian stuff calls to me, it just does. And these little rabbits are just cool. There's a little cat playing with the toys. And there's a little chick. There's a little chick just floating. I think he's either fishing or he has an umbrella, like the leaf is an umbrella. Like, crazy. Crazy. Sorry about the glare. I just need to... The sun's going down. It's taken me that long. Alright. So, I don't know if there's any extras in this because I really don't think I have opened it. Again, pattern. You've got the pattern things. The legend. Does it have? Yes, it has a legend that is printed on the fabric. Look at the cat. So cute. Okay, so let's open this. Here we have the extra little Hank skeins that we'll need. There is 50? Yes, 50 colours in this one. Whoops. Sorry if that butchers. Different colour. Yeah, these are pretty cool. Just the normal colours. I'll get that out of the way. Alright, there is a pin here that I will put in my stash with all the 100 pins that I didn't take out before. Okay, hang on. We do have the legend on the piece of paper. And we have the pattern. Again, you got your legend on the side, pretty clear. You can see the numbers that it corresponds on here in the DMC, and the colours that correspond to the pattern as well. It is very, very lined up with the very good, clear. A little cat. Little cat's over here playing with some, I don't know what they're called. Can't think. Little yarn ball. We got the little chick up here. Little chick here with a little umbrella leaf. Love it. Nice. I love it. Okay. Okay, that is it for the kit parade. I hope you like seeing what you saw. It was a long day. As you can see, I have a little friend over here, Selwood. That's my baby.
He's a little bit tuckered out because, yeah, it was a lot. Hope you enjoyed. I will have my whip update ready in about a week's time. I've got a decent amount of stitches done so far. Hopefully to get more. Just not today. It's been more this kit parade and other things. Thanks again. If you like, do the like, subscribe, and all the things you do for Flosstubes. And I'll see you next time. Bye.